everyone, thank you for watching that first part. So if you've just seen that, you've seen I had a little project that I've been working on since I actually sort of started on TikTok, and it was to design and make my own power weapons of the original 5. Now I thought I'd take you through a few things that I actually did to build these weapons. Obviously I'd like to point out they are fake weapons. I also point out, yes, that is string. It's the only way I could actually combine them. So yeah, stick around and I'll let you know what I did to make these. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you don't already know who I am the Red Cornish Ranger, also known as Mark. I've been on TikTok now for the past year, and now I'm migrating myself to YouTube, and this is my first full video, so bear with me. I'm probably not going to be the best at this, but if you've just started watching this video and you've got to this point, brilliant. You would have seen that I posted my video of my power weapons. Now, I started these power weapons near enough about a year ago when I was on TikTok. I didn't have access to a 3D printer. I didn't have access to the money to afford to buy things that have been 3D printed. The things have changed a little bit. I still haven't got a 3D printer. I don't know if I'm ever going to get one. I'd love to, but I digress. I decided that I needed to create my own stuff. So I created my own shield, which you've seen in all my videos if you've watched my TikToks. And I also started to create my own weapons, and that's why I'm doing this video now. Because I want to basically just talk about what I actually went through to actually make things. Now, my power sword has actually changed 3 times since I actually made it. What I did was I managed to find the power sword on Google, and I separated the picture into sort of like 3 sections of A4. And that's basically the length of the actual sword. It is virtually the length of 3 A4s. And what I did was I used that as a template to then cut some cardboard pieces. And there's also a sort of a tube in here in the handle part. And I managed to, stick those together. I sort of like cut about 3 of them to make it a bit thicker, and obviously made the end. And then I just basically wrapped them in wire tape and added my own little flair to it. Obviously I've got the Tyrannosaurus bit there and my own Kerno coin that side. Then what I did was I did the same with the blade itself, and they was made out of cardboard. But what I tried to do, because I wanted it to be firm, I tried to papier-mâché it. That didn't actually kind of work because the inside actually started to rot. Originally I had it covered in tinfoil, which you've seen in some of my later videos, but someone suggested to me about silver tape, so that's what it is now. What I've also done was I've managed to get some sort of like foam, or it's not foam really, but it was like a plasticky sort of firm thing I managed to find in one of our local shops, which I've now remade the blade with, so that's why it kind of looks a bit more, it does look a bit more meatier, a bit more bigger. But yeah, that's sort of like what I went through with making the power sword. And it's virtually the same with most of the other weapons. Most of them have been done by using cardboard, cardboard tubes, wire tape. Because my paint skills would be useless. So that's what I've done to save me painting, is I've got wire tape or Gorilla Tape for the sort of like the sword itself. Same with the power axe. So I've got the power axe. And it does work to a degree, but yeah. So how I achieved that was I actually put a toilet roll in the centre there, and then basically built some cardboard around it, and taped it, and yeah, so I've got the hole for the power axe. And I've done obviously the lance as well, and which I'll show in a little while. As for combining them, that was more difficult than I thought it was going to be. I was hoping to use what we call command hooks over here to hopefully hold them on. That didn't kind of work. And if you notice at the end of that video, which is at the beginning of this one, It kind of tied on by string, so yeah. But I think I've done quite a good job, to be honest. I mean, it's not up to the standards of 3D printing, and I mean, it never is going to be. It was never meant to be. But I think I've done quite a good job there. I'll just show you the other weapons as well. Right, so as I said, all my weapons were made out of cardboard and wire tape and that, so exactly the same for the power daggers. The only difference with a lot of them, like the power axe, well, all of them except for the power sword, is I've yet to put the actual power coin itself there, but I will be doing that eventually. But yeah, there's the power daggers. I thought it was pretty cool. The power bow, I found, tell you what, I looked at the pictures of it, and it's amazing how much pink is not actually in the power bow. It is more white than it is pink. Go figure. But you know, I took a little bit of an artistic license with some of it. But yeah, they've got the power bow. And obviously as well, I got my power lance as well. Now I'm going to have to step back for this because it's quite a big, oh, there it is. So yeah, there's the power lance, and yes, it does come apart. And how I achieved that was I just got a smaller roll. I just taped it up and it basically just comes out. So yeah, I do have other weapons as well, they're all toy weapons just in case anyone's on there. I have me trusty dragon dagger. Hang on. I can do that. I have a power blaster as well. White Dragon's Odd. I have a power blaster as well. It's a second-hand one, but it does the job. It does the job. It's only for show, really. I have a lightsaber as well, which is cool. I like my lightsaber. And eventually, you guys, or those that watch my TikToks, whether they're on YouTube or on TikTok itself, you guys will be seeing some more weapons, because I've got a couple actually coming which are 3D printed. I have a power sword coming eventually, and I'm going to have the Sword of Darkness and Saber as well. So, you know, this is, yeah, it's all going to be brilliant, I think, and I hope everyone is enjoying my videos. And, you know, if you can catch me here now on YouTube, you can catch me on Instagram, you can catch me on TikTok. And also you can catch me doing a lot of stuff with the Zero to Hero group. You know, go follow them as well. They're brilliant, and you're going to be hearing me more on Zero to Hero as well. So stay tuned for everything, and may the power protect you guys.
Hello, I'm Billy, the host of Zero to Hero podcast, and you might know Mark from the Red Cornish Ranger, but he is also a close friend of Zero to Hero and takes part in the numbskullery that is the Bulk and Skull podcasting. Join Jimmy and myself, and sometimes Mark, as we explore creators and fans alike and their fandoms as the Bulk and Skull of podcasting.